Hello once again, everyone. This is RLT152. Now with the next video on my hat collection, we're going to actually wrap up the Phillies hats here. This is the actual non-stadium giveaway, non-promotion hats I got, ones that I've actually bought. And I have a few over the years. Obviously, most of the hats I get are the promotional ones, but I've actually bought a few over the years, a couple recently and a couple a long time ago. So without further ado, here is from the All-Star Game, one of two All-Star Game hats I have from 1996, the last time the Phillies had the All-Star Game. This is actually a special edition cap because if you see it says FanFest Collection and also in the back limited edition. I got this when I was at the FanFest back in 1996. I actually very recently wore it for the first time in a number of years when the Phillies had 90s night at the game. So in honor of that, I wore this All-Star cap. And this is one of the few hats I have where I don't think it's actually a buckle here, but this comes out and you adjust it like this. So one of the few, maybe the only hat I have that's like this. It has like a leather band here. Obviously a special edition cap, so maybe that's why. Next one, the second All-Star Game cap that I have is this one right here, which is, I think I used to wear this out when I was younger because it was really in bad shape, but the second All-Star Game hat, probably more of the regular All-Star Game hat that they had. And this one actually does have snaps, so at least still have one hat, at least one Phillies hat. I think I have some other non-Phillies hats and non-sports hats from the old era that had the snaps, which, like I said, have recently come back in the last 5 years, which is very happy about because I've always been a fan of the plastic snaps, even if they do break easily. It's just something I think is pretty cool. The next two from when the Phillies were in the World Series, both from 2008, the League Championship Series, League Champions and the World Series Champions hat. First League Championship hat has the trophy in the back, which I don't get because it's before you actually win it. But this was the League Championship hat in 2008. And this is the World Series champion. Feels like a long time ago because, after that it's been all downhill. The following year they lost in the World Series to the Yankees. Then they lost to the Giants in the NLCS in 2010. Last year they lost to the Cardinals in the NLDS. Of course, both of them eventually won the World Series and are actually playing right now in this year's NLCS. The Cardinals have a 3-1 lead. So a chance to wrap up the series tonight as I speak when I'm doing this. And this year they didn't even make the playoffs. But going back to the glory days, 2008, here's the World Series cap with the World Series logo at the back. Both of these are elastic, which I'm not that much of a fan of. It's probably my least favorite of all of them because it breaks easily. It goes really quickly, the elastic of the fitted hats. But those are elastic. This next one, kind of a sentimental one for me because this is one I bought for my grandfather not long before he died. I believe I got it in May of 2010, which was less than a year before he died in April 2011, which I got from which I think expressed him at the time, both the color, the off-gray color, and these lines here, these black, red, and white lines, which kind of go in different patterns across the hat. And Phillies, the actually regular logo with the red and the white outlining and the blue stars on the left side of it, and a buckle snap. Because, I don't know, I just thought it was very sentimental and one of the few things I have to remember my grandfather who died in April 2011. Last one I just bought recently, about last month actually, when I was down at the Jersey Shores, down in Ocean City, and they have a couple cap stores, and I saw this hat, which I really couldn't pass up on. It's a Phillies Italian cap, green, white, and red colors, and the current P they have now, and in the back, the Italian flag. It's very much shows my Italian heritage, and it's another one of those elastic ones, which kind of fits now, but before you know it'll go. But there you have it. That wraps up my Phillies caps. I have a lot more sports caps and non-sports caps to come. Hope you enjoy watching it and comment. Tell me what you thought. Thank you.